The woman woke up one morning to find that her assistant was actually a wealthy second-generation heir from a prominent family. Before she could even process this information, two luxury cars slowly pulled up in front of her house. As the car door slowly opened, an exceptionally elegant woman stepped out. She was the assistant's mother. She had sent her son here to acquire the farm, but never imagined he would end up working as an assistant for someone else. The mother was extremely disappointed, but she had no idea that the girl in front of her would completely change her son's life. A week ago, due to an accident, Jack had started his rural labor career, sweeping cow dung, chopping firewood, milking cows. He had never done these things before, and he was still criticized by Amy. Although Jack wanted to argue back, considering his current situation, he chose to remain silent and accept it. Amy didn't want to dwell on it too much either, because she had to go to the bar for a part-time job. Hearing this, Jack was shocked. How could she sustain such a heavy workload? At the same time, he was curious about what was forcing her to persist like this. Understanding why she needed the money might be the breakthrough point for this acquisition plan. With this in mind, Jack went to the bar where Amy worked, but as soon as he entered, he witnessed a man harassing Amy.
Let go.
She said let go.
What are you gonna do about it?
I've always wanted to do this.
And the two started fighting, but Jack was clearly no match for the thug. Seeing Jack at a disadvantage, Amy decisively intervened to stop the fight. Although Jack's heroic attempt to save Amy didn't earn her gratitude, it did make Amy start to notice this carpenter working under her. Noticing how she looked at him while working, Jack understood that he had successfully caught Amy's attention. Their relationship gradually became less unfamiliar than before. In the following period, influenced by Amy, Jack gradually began to adapt to life here. From a young master who only knew how to eat, drink, and be merry, to a carpenter who could now easily handle ranch work. Living under the same roof, their encounters became more frequent, and Jack got the chance to have lunch with them. The mother also keenly noticed the change in her daughter. She sincerely expressed her gratitude to Jack, because since Amy's father passed away, Amy hadn't been this happy for a long time. At the same time, the mother pleaded with Jack to stay and work here again next year. However, Jack was hesitant. Helpless, the mother had no choice but to tell Amy's story. 3 years ago, a sudden car accident not only took the lives of Amy's father and her fiancé, but also left her mother seriously ill. The cost of treatment far exceeded their financial ability. In order to pay for it, Amy had to work day and night. After learning about Amy's experience, Jack didn't expect that Amy was under such enormous pressure. Then Jack went to the butler for help, but the butler told him to resolve the matter as soon as possible and not waste time. However, Jack's heart was filled with conflict because he had already developed deep feelings for Amy. Just as Jack was struggling between confessing and concealing the truth, the thug accidentally overheard the butler's conversation that day. Out of curiosity, he searched online for the woman the butler mentioned and discovered that she was actually a chairwoman worth billions.